Mr. Chairman, do you have a relatively stable internet connection? I'm going to make a few people co-hosts just in case we run into anything here.
I do have a relatively stable internet connection until my kids start playing Minecraft in a few minutes, but I should be okay. My wife has been deputized to chase down every tablet in the house for the next hour or so.
All right, and it looks like we have a few other co-hosts, and I believe we are now live on YouTube. And so we can, and whenever you are ready.
Thank you, Phil. I think we're awaiting Senator Cassano as well. I see Representative Carney in. I know Senator Summers is in public health.
Public health is over, Mr. Chair, so there's not an excuse.
Ah, she's been ratted out. Where are we? Ah, there's Senator Summers. Okay, so we have Representative Carney and Senator Summers are both in. Phil, if you could reach out to either Wade or Senator Cassano and make sure they are able to get back in. And I can get started while we wait. I'd like to reconvene the Transportation Committee meeting from March 3rd. We began this meeting at approximately 10:10 a.m. this morning. We recessed at approximately 10:55 this morning so that we could conduct our public hearing. We've concluded the public hearing just a few moments ago, and now we are back into the scheduled committee meeting. With the indulgence of Representative Carney and Senator Summers, I'd like to continue the conversation we had over item number 1, HB 5429, LCO 4382. We had substantial question and answering for that hour while we were in the meeting earlier. And I think we exhausted all of the questions that we'd had. But I want to make sure that I'm not missing anyone. If there are any additional questions, if members could just raise their hands, I can call on them. We can get back to that process.
Mr. Chairman, just so you know, our notes have Senator Kissel and Representative Smith as having a question before the recess, and Senator Cassano is just joining us now.
Excellent. All right, so we will go to Representative Smith first, and then we'll wait to see if Senator Kissel has any remarks.
Thanks very much, Mr. Chair. Just a follow-up on the memorandum of understanding that we were talking about a little bit within that section 15. Is there a draft of that? Do we know what that's going to look like at this time, or is it just sort of something that's going to happen, once the legislation is approved?
There is a MOU that the state police has signed with the Department of Transportation with respect to their use on state highways, but it isn't something that we have a draft of per se, and it didn't include the maintenance workers, the impacted workers that we're concerned about in this respect. So while there are MOUs that they operate under that have been signed by the state police union, it's not something we have yet. But I know that they are talking. I know that representatives of this Connecticut State Police Union and CEUI are talking about that, and I'm basing it off of representation at the public hearing that everyone in many of these circumstances would prefer to have a uniformed officer instead of the camera. And so I'm trying to provide that opportunity for that conversation to continue.
Yeah, so they're still working through whatever sort of decision tree there would be in order to determine whether an officer is necessary or not.
That's right.
Okay, and that would be addressed. Okay, thank you for that. I appreciate it. And that was my last question on that subject, but thank you.
Are there any other questions on item number 1? Seeing none, a motion having been made and seconded. Mr. Clerk, could you please call the roll?
Yes, a roll call vote on House Bill 5429, an act concerning pedestrian safety, Vision Zero Council, speed limits in municipalities, fines and charges for certain violations, the Greenways commemorative account and maintenance, work zone and school zone safety enforcement, JFS LCO number 4382. Chairman Lamar,
Yes.
Senator Castano.
Yes.
Senator, could you say yes again? I did not see you.
And say your name, please.
Oh, sorry.
Says yes.
Hold on, if you couldn't mind, just for a second, Mr. Clerk, we might have to start over. I think the approved process is for each individual member to turn on their video, announce their name, and indicate their vote, either yes or no at that point in time. Mr. Clerk, if you wouldn't mind, if we could restart, that would be great.
Certainly. House Bill 5429, an act concerning pedestrian safety, Vision Zero Council, speed limits in municipalities, fines and charges for certain violations, the Greenways commemorative account and maintenance work zone and school zone safety enforcement, JFS LCO number 4382. Chairman Representative Lamar.
Representative Lamar votes yes.
Chairman Senator Casano. Senator Casano, can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Senator, if you could turn your camera on, please.
What the hell is that? Share screen. Everything's shut down, huh?
I can see you now, Senator. If you could identify yourself and your vote, please.
Senator Casano votes yes.
Thank you. And Senator, it appears you've tried to screen share there. I'm just going to stop that for you. There you go. Representative Sims.
I love these computers.
Representative Carney.
Representative Carney votes yes.
Thank you. Senator Summers.
Senator Summers votes yes.
Thank you. Senator Doherty Abrams.
Senator Darty Abrams votes yes.
Thank you. Senator Lopes.
Senator Lopes votes yes.
Thank you. Senator Needleman. Senator Austin.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Senator, I couldn't see you on my screen. Could you identify yourself before the vote?
Senator Austin votes yes.
Thank you very much. Senator Kissel. Senator Kissel. Senator Martin.
Senator Martin votes no in order to flag for the caucus.
Representative Berger Gavrello.
Representative Berger Giarvallo is a yes.
Representative Blumenthal.
Representative Blumenthal votes yes.
Representative Chafee. Representative Chafee. Representative Concepcion.
Representative Concepcion votes in the affirmative.
Representative Conley. Representative Conley? Representative Goupil? Representative Goupil?
Representative Goupil votes yes.
Thank you. Representative McCarthy Vahey?
Representative McCarthy Vahey happily votes yes.
Representative Meskers?
I will use my seniority over Devin Carney to vote in the affirmative.
Pardon me, Representative, you could just identify yourself before you.
Representative Meskers, the senior statesman from Greenwich, votes yes. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Representative Michelle?
Representative Michelle votes yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Representative Moran Bello?
Representative Moran Bello votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Reyes? Representative Reyes? Representative Rosario?
Rep. Rosario, yes.
Thank you. Representative Smith?
Representative Smith votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Steinberg?
Representative Steinberg votes yes.
Representative Thomas?
Representative Thomas votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Dauphiné?
Representative Dauphiné votes no.
Representative Devlin?
Representative Devlin votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Haynes?
Representative Haynes votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Harrison?
Representative Harrison votes no.
Representative Labriola?
Representative Labriola votes no.
Representative O'Day? Representative O'Day?
Sorry. Representative O'Day votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Rubimbus?
I'm live on TV voting and speaking up.
Rubimbus?
Representative Rubimbus votes yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Representative Zawistowski?
Representative Zawistowski votes yes.
Thank you. And Representative Zupkis?
Representative Zupkis votes yes.
Thank you. Mr. Chair, we have called the roll on the first bill.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Moving on to item number 2, SB 261, LCO 4115. Do I hear a motion?
Move to adopt Senator Cassano.
Motion.
My co-chair.
Yes, okay. Motion made by Senator Cassano, seconded by Representative McCarthy Vahey. Is there discussion on this bill, which comes the recommendations from the Department of Motor Vehicles? I can kick off that the JFS language before you makes a few amendments to what we heard at the public hearing, mostly with respect to changes to section 13. There was some concerns about private contractors and the DMV's utilization of them. And so we tightened that language a little bit to address some of those concerns that were raised at the public hearing, and still giving the DMV the authority to move forward with what they articulated as their priorities. Are there any questions or need for discussion? Representative Carney.
All right. I couldn't find my. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. As you know, for the most part, as you know, my members discussed in caucus, this bill seems fine to me. I think there's actually a lot of really good stuff in this. The only questions I have, well, I guess one is more of a comment, but regarding, I guess it's section 11. Do you have any idea what the process would be to get a duplicate? I only ask because it was kind of brought up in caucus that, you know, how would they know that you actually needed a duplicate? If that makes any sense? How would the DMV know?
Yes, I think the process is you could request a duplicate whether or not you needed one or not. Like even if
Okay.
you didn't lose one, you could go online. It's actually part of the governor's announcement yesterday was expanding your ability to go online and fill out a few forms, including your name, your address, your driver's license number, and you could begin that process, and the DMV would review it and send to you at that time.
Okay, all right. I'm just thinking we may need to have a conversation with the DMV about that process, just in terms of like identity theft, things like that, just kind of popped out. The other thing is, it's not really a question. I know we did make an improvement in section 9 with the commercial passenger vehicle insurance. I just think maybe we might need to review that before the bill moves to the House floor. Obviously, we'll talk to the DMV. I know we reduced what the DMV wanted for vehicles that transport 7 or fewer, but it still seems to me some of those other costs are a little high. So like I said, I mean, we can certainly have that conversation with the DMV between now and whenever we do this bill, which I think usually happens in June. So, but thank you. Everything looks fine, and I will be supporting it at a committee.
Thank you, Representative Carney. And the point is taken. Yes, that was a lot of negotiation between the insurance agency, insurance association, the affected industry, and in screening, we sort of settled on a number that we thought was appropriate, but it may need further revision as we move forward. And you are also right that this bill has a tendency to be taken up at about 11:30 p.m. CNEDA. So we'll have some time to work on it. Representative Smith.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I just wanted to make a comment in connection with the last question relative to replacements. My wife has had to replace her driver's license, and even prior to this, it was a pretty easy process to get one. I know at one point there was a lot of documentation, but I don't think she's had to do that. Pretty much just certify that she's who she is. Not much more than that is my recollection. So this will, and it's a hardship, you know, I mean, it's a big thing when you lose it, that's for sure. So people are grateful to be able to get one fast. Thank you.
Thank you. Representative Haynes.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Just a question on section 23 and maybe 24, depending on where this fits in. There's a section there regarding boat registrations by marine dealers, expanding their authorization to issue temporary boat registration and decals to permit permanent ones. The other issue that we have in the state of Connecticut is for RV campers, for them to be registered as well on a temporary basis. I actually had a constituent, and that's why I'm including section 24 as well, who actually bought an RV in March of last year, and then COVID hit, and he couldn't get it over the state line because of situations with out-of-state, in-state temporary license for it, and vice versa. So I don't know whether they can, maybe we can talk to DMV about that and include that as well. I mean, if we're looking at boat registrations, it's, you know, the same recreational type vehicle is an issue, and it causes it. Actually, a huge deal fell apart on our part, Massachusetts part, and the poor guy couldn't go on a trip with his family. So something to maybe add in there. So I just want to, you know, bring that to everybody's attention.
Thank you, Representative Haynes. I appreciate you highlighting it now, and certainly as we move forward, we'll look at that as well and try to accommodate that in the final legislation.
Thank you.
Are there any other questions? Seeing none, Mr. Clerk, could you please call the roll on SB 261, LCO 4115, an act concerning recommendations by the Department of Motor Vehicles?
Senate Bill 261, an act concerning recommendations by the Department of Motor Vehicles, JFF number, LCO number 4115. Chairman Lamar?
Chairman Lamar votes yes.
Chairman Casano?
Senator Casano votes yes.
Representative Sims. Representative Sims. Representative Carney.
Representative Carney votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Summers.
Senator Summers votes
Senator
yes.
Thank you. Senator Doherty Abrams.
Senator Darty Abrams votes yes.
Senator Lopes.
Senator Lopes votes yes.
Senator Needleman. Senator Needleman. Senator Austin.
Senator Austin votes yes.
Thank you. Senator Kissel. Senator Kissel. Senator Martin.
Senator Martin votes yes.
Representative Berger Gibrallo.
I'll let you keep doing that.
Yeah, I can do it.
Representative Berger Girbalo votes yes, and it's okay.
Okay, thank you. Representative Blumenthal.
Representative Blumenthal votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Chafee.
Representative Chafee votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Concepcion.
Representative Concepcion votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Conley. Representative Conley. Representative Goupil.
Representative Goupil votes yes.
Thank you. Representative McCarthy Vahey.
Representative McCarthy Vahey votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Meskers.
Representative Meskers votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Michelle.
Representative Michelle votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Morin Bello.
Rep. Morin Bello votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Reyes. Representative Reyes.
Representative Reyes votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Rosario.
Rep. Rosario votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Smith.
Representative Smith votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Steinberg.
Representative Steinberg votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Thomas.
Representative Thomas votes yes.
Representative Dauphiné.
Representative Dauphiné votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Devlin.
Representative Devlin votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Haynes.
Representative Haynes votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Harrison.
Representative Harrison votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Labriola.
Representative Labriola votes yes.
Representative O'Day.
Representative O'Day votes yes.
Representative Rabimbus.
Representative Rabimbus votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Zawistowski.
Representative Zawistowski votes yes.
Thank you. And Representative Zupkis.
Representative Zupkis votes yes.
Thank you. And I just saw Representative Conley. Representative Conley, are you able to hear us? She might be having some technical issues, but the roll has been called on Senate Bill 261, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Without objection from Representative Carney or Senator Summers or Senator Casano, I'd like to keep votes open until 6 p.m. tonight, just to provide opportunity for anyone who is experiencing technical difficulties to get in and vote. We will use the established process where this room will remain open until 6 p.m. and individuals will come in, turn on their camera, identify themselves by name, and vote on the bills before the committee clerk. All right, so that's 6 p.m., Mr. Clerk. Moving on to item number 3, HB 6426, LSO 4330, an act concerning recommendations by the Connecticut Airport Authority. Do I hear a motion?
Move to adopt. Senator Casano moves to adopt.
Second.
Motion been made by Senator Casano and seconded by Representative Carney. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, this is pretty clearly two of the three issues that were originally introduced by the Connecticut Airport Authority at the beginning of session. We decided to move forward with two of them for purposes of public hearing. We made a slight amendment to the meteorological towers and to ensure that broadcast towers we're not negatively impacted by this legislation in any way. So we just clarified what types of towers were impacted. So that is the JFS language before you. Are there any questions or comments? Seeing none, Mr. Clerk, could you please call the roll?
Certainly, Mr. Chair. House Bill 6426, an act concerning recommendations by the Connecticut Airport Authority regarding the provision of security services and meteorological evaluation towers. JFS LCO number 4330. Chairman Lamar.
Representative Lamar votes yes.
Thank you. Chairman Casano.
Senator Casano votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Sims. Representative Sims. Representative Carney.
Representative Carney votes yes.
Senator Summers.
Senator Summers votes yes.
I'm sorry, Senator, you didn't appear on screen for me. Could you try that one more time?
Senator Summers votes yes.
Thank you very much. I got you that time. Senator Doherty Abrams.
Senator Doherty Abrams votes yes.
Thank you. Senator Lopes.
Senator Lopes votes yes.
Thank you. Senator Needleman. Senator Needleman. Senator Austin.
Senator Austin votes yes.
Thank you. Senator Kissel. Senator Kissel. Senator Martin.
Senator Martin votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Berger Gervalo.
Gervalo.
Got it this time.
Representative Berger Gervalo is a yes.
Thank you. Representative Blumenthal.
Representative Blumenthal votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Chafee.
Representative Chafee votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Concepcion.
Representative Concepcion votes yes.
Representative Conley. Representative Conley. Representative Goupil.
Representative Goupil votes yes.
Thank you. Representative McCarthy Vahey.
Representative McCarthy Vahey votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Meskers. Representative Meskers.
Sorry about that. Took me a second to unmute. Representative Meskers votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Michel.
Representative Michel votes yes.
Thank you very much. Representative Morin Bello.
Representative Morin Bello votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Reyes.
Representative Reyes votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Rosario.
Representative Rosario votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Smith.
Representative Smith votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Steinberg.
Representative Steinberg votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Thomas.
Representative Thomas votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Dauphiné.
Representative Dauphiné votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Devlin.
Representative Devlin votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Haynes.
Representative Haynes votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Harrison.
Representative Harrison votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Labriola.
Representative Labriola votes yes.
Thank you. Representative O'Day.
Here, I don't. Representative O'Day votes yes.
Representative Rabimbus. Representative Rabimbus. Representative Zawistowski.
Representative Zawistowski votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Zupkis.
Representative Zupkis votes yes.
Thank you very much. And I heard Representative Sims, so I will try and call him again. Representative Sims. Seems he might be having some technical difficulties. But with that, Mr. Chair, I believe the roll has been called on the third item.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Moving on to agenda item number 4, bills to be drafted. Before us, we have 4 bills that we received public hearings on, and we want to move forward to be drafted at this point. Is there a motion on item number 4?
So moved.
Casano moves to adopt.
Motion made by Representative McCarthy-Vehy and seconded by Senator Casano.
Yes.
Is there discussion on moving these 4 items forward to be drafted? Seeing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Wait, Mr. Chair, pardon me, if we're going to do a voice vote, I need to make sure I can see everybody on screen and they're all on camera at the same time.
All right. Let's slow that down a little bit. Apparently, you know, this is one of those things that goes slower with technology. Mr. Clerk, how about you tell me how you would like?
Certainly. I'm looking now and I just need to see Representative Brandon Chafee on camera and Representative Labriola. Just need to see Representative Chafee on camera. And Representative Sims as well. I'll need you to, you're back on camera.
Here with support.
And with that, I believe, Mr. Chair, I can see everybody. If you have everyone press on their space bar at the same time to unmute themselves and then call your voice vote, we should be ready.
Thank you, everyone. Motion having been made and seconded, if folks could press on their space bar. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, please press on your space bar and signify by saying no. None. That item number 4 passes. With that, we will remain. The meeting will remain open until 6 p.m. for those who need to vote on the items that they had missed. At that time, the committee meeting will be closed. The next public hearing will be next Wednesday, March 8th. You should have the agenda and notice in your email inbox already today, I believe. The clerk has already sent out that notification. And that will be the next meeting of the Transportation Committee. We will be meeting in screening tomorrow, and we'll be reaching out to members about bills that we need some work done on. We'll be relying on a number of you to help provide us with information on what your priorities are and the final language that we'll need to incorporate. So if you could just respond to those calls, that would be great. And I'm reminded that the hearing is actually on Monday, not Wednesday. Sorry, the hearing is on Monday, March 8th, not Wednesday. So Monday, March 8th is the next public hearing, and caucus leaders and screening members will be reaching out to members of the committee for your advice and input on how to craft some of our remaining bills. So please be responsive to emails, texts, or calls. With that, Mr. Chair, do you have any closing remarks?
I just want to confirm the time for tomorrow, make sure I've got it right. Screening.
Yes, Senator, that is a separate calendar invite that was sent directly to you. I can also resend it to you offline after the meeting.
Representative Carney or Senator Summers?
All set.
Excellent. With that, we will remain, the committee meeting will remain open until 6 p.m. To record any remaining votes. And at that time, the meeting will adjourn. Thank you all for your attendance today, for a nice long day of public hearings and committee meetings, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you, Roland. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Phil.
Thank you, Phil, Mr. Chair.
Phil?
Hey, Phil?
Yes, if you guys just give me 1 minute while I have Representative Sims right there. I'm missing you on 2 votes, Representative. I'm actually missing you on 3 roll call votes, which were JFS's to our bill on the item. The first is pedestrian safety. Number was 4382. If you could just identify yourself as the representative and cast your vote. You'll need to unmute yourself. There you are.
Representative Sims votes in the affirmative.
Wonderful. And then while I have you there, Representative Sims, the next bill is Senate Bill 261. It's an act concerning recommendations by the Department of Motor Vehicle. The LCO is number 4115.
I vote in the affirmative. Representative votes in the affirmative.
Thank you very much. And the third bill is House Bill 6426. It's recommendations by the Connecticut Airport Authority regarding the meteorological towers. LCO number is 4330.
Rep Sims votes in the affirmative.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Representative Sims. And I had you present for both. You are all set.
Thank you, sir.
And then I believe Representative Rosario or Rabimbus had the next question. Representative Rabimbus, I just happened to see you first. I am missing your vote on just one bill. I'm sorry. Let me make sure I double check that one. On just one bill, it's our final bill, House Bill 6426 regarding the meteorological towers and security provisions. The action is a JFS on LCO number 4330.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. So Representative Rabimbus votes in the affirmative.
Thank you very much. And I believe you are now present and accounted for all votes, Representative.
Thank you so much. Have a good evening.
Thank you very much. The next member, Representative Rosario, I happen to catch you there. Let me check. Have you on the first vote? Have you on these votes? Representative Rosario, it looks like I have you present voting on all 3 bills and the motion to draft, so you should be set as well.
Thank you so much. I was having some technical difficulties this morning. I wasn't sure if I missed anything, but thank
Nope.
you.
You're all set. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Let's see, just going down, I see Representative Reyes. Perfect. I have you on this. I'm missing your vote on one bill. It is House Bill 5429, an act concerning pedestrian safety and a few other measures. JFS LCO number 4382. I'm sorry, Representative, you're actually muted. I'll need you to unmute and identify yourself.
Representative Reyes votes in the affirmative.
Thank you very much. And I now have you as present for all of our votes, and you are set for the meeting. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Representative Conley, how are you?
Good. Thank you for holding the votes.
You are very welcome. I have 3 votes for you. The first is a vote on, a vote on House Bill 5429, an act concerning pedestrian safety. The action is the JFS with LCO number 4382.
Rep. Conley votes yes.
Thank you very much. And while I have Representative Chafee here as well, Representative Chafee, the roll call is on the same bill.
Rep. Chafee votes yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
The next bill we have is just for Representative Conley. It looks like Representative Chafee has voted on the other two. Representative Conley, the next bill is Senate Bill 261, an act concerning recommendations by the Department of Motor Vehicles. The act is a JFS with LCO number 4115.
Rep. Conley votes yes.
Thank you very much. And the final bill for you to act on is House Bill 6426, an act concerning recommendations by the Connecticut Airport Authority regarding security services and meteorological evaluation towers. The action is a JFS on LCO number 4330.
Rep. Conley votes yes.
Thank you very much. And you are all caught up now, Representative.
Thank you.
And it looks like Senator Needleman is just joining us.
How are
Senator
you,
Needleman,
Phil?
can you hear me? Hello, how are you?
Good, good.
I
Hey,
have
Roman.
3 bills for your vote. All 3 are on a JFS, final action. The first bill is House Bill number 5429, an act concerning pedestrian safety. The JFS number is LCO number 4382.
Any controversy on any of these?
Most of the bills have so far gone out of committee with the majority of support. In fact, I think there's only 4 no votes in total today.
So I'm yes on all of them.
Certainly, if you'll just give me a moment, I believe I have to call you the bill one by one.
Okay.
The next bill is Senate Bill 261, an act concerning recommendations by the Department of Motor Vehicle, the JFS. Action is JFS on LCO number 4115.
Yes.
I'm going to need you to identify yourself as
Oh,
Senator
Needleman, yes.
Thank you. And the final bill is House Bill 6426, an act concerning recommendations by the Connecticut Airport Authority regarding security provisions and meteorological towers. The action is a JFS LCO number 4330.
Needleman, yes.
Thank you very much, Senator. You are all caught up now.
Thank you, guys. Have a great night.
Thank you, Senator.
Take care. Bye-bye. Have a nice day.
You too. Phil, how many people do we have left? I know Senator Kissel, and it looks like
Senator Kissel missing 3 votes. I believe he is the last one.
okay. All right. Thank you so much for everything today. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
All right. Have a good night.
You as well. All right, showing it to be 6 o'clock on a few different clocks in accordance with Chairman Lamar and the committee's rules. I believe that concludes the committee hearing. Thank you, everyone.